Welcome, and thank you for joining us for today's presentation. My name is Laurie Boysa, and I'm the Member Services Manager at the Alaska Travel Industry Association. ATIA implements the Alaska Tourism Marketing Program, and our role is to connect Alaskan visitor industry companies with marketing resources. And today I'm presenting creating TravelAlaska.com ads. So just a little housekeeping before we get started. This presentation is pre-recorded, so I recommend that you watch through the entire event before you create your first ad. So please take notes along the way, and you'll have all your items prepared before you start. In this presentation, you will learn what you need to create your ad, which type of ad to create, learn how to put your ad together, and how to submit your ad. If you have questions or problems after watching this presentation, please contact the sales team at 907-646-3321 or email advertising@alaskatia.org. Okay, let's get started. Before you begin, I recommend that you have the components of your ad on hand. On the screen is a list of what you need to have ready. If you haven't already done so, be sure to create a partner admin account. So you get your login and your password, and then you'll be all set to go. Now, if you have a partner admin account already, just verify that all your information is correct and have your company logo added into your image library so that it can pull your logo into all of your advertising. You'll also need a main image, which is one image that's sized to 280 by 280 pixels. Now, this will be the first image that potential visitors will see, so choose a photo that showcases your business. You'll also need photo gallery images, and this is 1 to 5 photos that are 700 pixels wide by 500 pixels tall. Now, these photos will appear in the details section of your ad. If you need to resize any of these items and you don't have a resizing program, you can use the free program online, Pixlr.com. So check them out. Now, you'll also need a description of your company or product. You have space for a text description of up to 800 characters, including spaces and punctuation. Now, I recommend you write your text before you build your ad to make the process go more quickly. You can write it in Word and use the word count function in the Review tab to check your count. Now, when choosing your ad type, it's important to know that all ads remain on the website for 1 year from the date that you submit it. And there are 2 types of ads. There's the standard ad and the premium ad. Now, premium ads appear in rotation with all other premium ads on the landing page of each category, as well as you will see them listed at the top of each category region before non-premium ads. So what I'm showing you here on the right is the landing page for Adventure. And lower on the page, you'll see the 3 featured listings, which are the premium ads that are rotating on that page. Now, all ads appear in the category listing that you see here on the right. Now, ads appear in the order of premium ads first, in alphabetical order, and then non-premium ads in alphabetical order. Now, when a guest clicks on the blue box, that's More Details box on your ad, then they come to your page within a page view with your business information. And this includes your 5 photos, your text, your contact information, a hot link, a map location, all the good information that you're sharing about your business. If your business is an accommodation or a campground, you have the option to insert your property in a lodging or campground grid. Now, on your page within a page, you'll be able to list additional amenities information, and then your business will be listed along with other accommodations or campgrounds on a comparison grid on TravelAlaska.com. So what you're seeing here is a sample of the hotels and motels grid with the people who've added their amenities information. So if you choose an accommodations category or a campground category, this option will automatically pop up as you're building your ad. So let's take a look at what it's like to actually build your ad. We're going to head over to our live screen, and everyone who has a partner admin account gets to see their main page like this. You'll see my main page here. I have my information about my business. I have my logo, which for me is the Simpsons me, and then the ways that you can participate in the marketing program. So to add a new ad online, you go to this orange box at the top and just simply click on Order Ads button. Now that you know the type of ad you prefer, you can choose the ad type, and then you let the ordering system walk you through the process. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to choose the premium ad, but the steps for the listing ad are the same. So you choose your ad type and click on the Create Ad button. And then here is where you put in all the information on your ad. You're going to choose your region. So you click on the region where your business or activity happens. I'm going to choose Inside Passage. You just click and the drop-down menu shows up, and there you go. Now as you choose each location information, a drop-down will automatically fill with more information as you move along. So when I click on sub-area, we've got Glacier Bay, Northern, and Southern. I'm going to build my business in Ketchikan, so I'm going to choose the Southern region, and in the Southern region there are the communities. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Ketchikan. Now, one thing I want to show you is you can also choose a park in your area. So if in your subregion there happens to be a park, you can click, and I could add myself into Misty Fjords National Monument, Tongass National Forest, or Totem Bight State Park, but you have to choose a park or a city. So for this ad, I'm going to just leave it in Ketchikan. Then the last option is to choose the type of service you offer. Now you're only able to choose one service per ad, but you are welcome to create as many ads as you want to add yourself into as many services or categories as are appropriate for your business. I'm going to go ahead and choose, so that you can see the accommodations grid, places to stay, hotels and motels. Now the next box is where you enter the location of where your business or activity happens. So if you already have an address in the system, when you click on Use Existing Address, that one will show up for you. That's not where I want to put myself. I'm going to actually put in an address. Now, when you create this address, this should not be a mailing address, especially if you have a P.O. box, or people will see your business located in the post office. If you have a pickup location or a sales booth, you can use that physical address. What you want is your physical address. Or you can choose to leave this blank and not have a map location at all. Now, let's go ahead and put an address in here. I'm going to do 101 Pine Street, and my city is Ketchikan, and my state is Alaska, and I'm in 99901. There we go. Now the most important when you are entering your address, if you want the map to show up in your ad with your location, you must click on the Include Map with Ad button, and then map this address. When you do that, you will see a pin drop will show up on the map. Now you can check your pin drop location by zooming in on the map, just like I'm doing here. We're going to zoom in and let's see where the map added my pin drop. You can go right down to where, as close as you want. And you can see that my pin got dropped in the street. So what you can do is you can click and drag the pin to the actual location you want. So I'm going to click and hold down my mouse and drop and drag my pin at the building I want it to be at. So if you're at a location without a formal address, like a GPS location or a mile marker, this is a great option to get your pin where it belongs. And then the other thing you need to know about the map editor is that you want to set the zoom in or out based on how you want the map to show up in your ad. Now, I want people to see my business in the location relation to all of downtown Ketchikan. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And you can actually choose how close or far away you want to be. Here you go. So this is how the map will show up in my ad. The next box is where you add in your main image photo. And this is why you want to have your photos ready. Now, to upload your 280 by 280 image, you click on Choose File. And what will happen is it'll go to your computer and you can grab the photo that you need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the folder that I need. Let me show you where that is. So right now, I have my photos all saved in a folder on my desktop. So I've got my business description in all my folders. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my 280 by 280 photo, and I'm going to have it dropped in. Give me 1 second while we get back over to where that is. And I'm going to drop it in there. This is why you have things ready ahead of time so that you can drop those things in. Okay, so I've grabbed the photo and I've chosen the one I want. And now I'm going to add in a short image description. Now, this description doesn't show up on the ad, but when web crawlers are searching through websites, the photo titles will be reviewed. So we recommend that you choose a description to help web crawlers identify your photos as well. So I'm going to put my business name in there. So Lori's Alaska Business Image. For me, that'll work. And then you click on Upload. Once the photo is uploaded, it's going to show you what it looks like right there. As we move through, you can see you're going to add more ad details. So here you put your URL. Now make sure you add in your HTTP or HTTPS. I'm going to do HTTP www.lauriesalaskabusiness.com. This phone number, this is the phone number where you want the potential visitors to call you if they have questions or problems. And then you can also drop in your toll-free number. And also, if your business or activity is handicap accessible, you can choose yes here, and it'll add an icon onto your ad. Then you're going to add in your text. Now, I have text already written, so I can copy and paste it from a Word document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and grab my Word document. Here we go. And here's the text that I've written. So one of the things you want to also know about your text is if you want to share an email address with potential visitors, you need to write that into your text. So you see the last line of my text says, email us at info@lauriesalaskabusiness.com. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go back over to my screen, and I'm going to paste this into the box. Now when you paste it in, the character count will come up in the bottom right-hand corner, and you'll see how many characters you've used. If you want to change or modify the text, you can do it in the box, and then the character count will change along with you. As we move down, you'll see the months of operation. Now, this is the months that you actually perform your product or service for visitors. If you have a phone line that's open year-round and you take reservations year-round, that's not what this is for. This is meant as being able to describe to the visitors when you actually do what you do. So I'm going to say I do my business in March, April, May, and then September and October, and that'll show up in my ad. When you get to the photo gallery content, here is where you add in the 5 photos that will show up in your page within a page. Now, you can insert up to 5 horizontal photos, and you add them in just like we did for the main image above. So I'm going to choose the file, and that is going to bring me over to the folder that I had built with my images in it. So you'll see the images that I have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and grab one of those photos. And what it's going to do is we are going to add it back in over on our main page. So once you have it, you choose your file and you have it waiting to be loaded. Again, you're going to add your short image description. Lori's Alaska business, Ketchikan Beach. That's what I'm going to call this one for myself. And then you click Upload. And once the image uploads, it shows up above, and those are the images that you have so far loaded for this ad. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to choose another file. I'm going to switch over. We're going to go back into our photos. Once again, I'm going to grab a photo and I'm going to add it in. Oh, it didn't look like that one grabbed. So let's try that again. We're going to choose a photo. I'm going to, here we go. And once again, Lori's, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to grab that down there. And I'm going to just adjust it. And this was Silvis Lake. Upload. And you see how the process works here. So let me grab one more photo here. I'm going to insert that again. And you can see, actually, it's going to autofill with information I've already entered. So this is Mount Roberts Tram. Upload the photo. And we'll keep on going. We'll grab more photos. Thank you for your patience while I do the photo uploading. And Lori's Alaska business. And this is Auto Museum. Upload. And the 5th image, I'm going to throw it in there. And this is, I'm going to call this one mining. Oops. Mining. All righty. So I've got my 5 images uploaded. And they're all showing up. As you scroll across, you can see them. Now you can order your photos in the order that you want them to scroll. So what you do is you click on the small drop-down menu above the photo, and you choose your first one and call it number 1, and it moves it to the front of the line. Then let's make this one number 2, and we'll make this one we'll make that one number 3, and number 4, and number 5. And I've got my images ordered. Let's say I decide, oh, I don't really like that order. I want to put this one first. So I want to switch this one and that one. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to make what was number 1 number 0. And then the one that I want to be number 1, I need to make number 1. And then give the old one the new number. It's important that you zero out the image that you want to change, or the computer gets a little confused. So there are our scrolling images. Now, are you trying to reach out to international visitors and want to create your ad in their language? Well, you can choose to have this ad translated into one of up to 5 foreign languages that TravelAlaska.com is published in. So you just check the boxes next to the languages you prefer. Now the translation cost will be added to your cart, and the translated ads will appear in the appropriate version of TravelAlaska.com within a short time. And all translated ads appear in the top of the category in the appropriate language before any of the English language ads. I want to do this ad in German, Japanese, and let's say Chinese. Alrighty. Now once the information looks good to you, you click on the orange Save button at the bottom of the screen. And once the system saves the draft of your ad, the review of your order should appear, unless you're an accommodations or campground grid. Now, since I chose to be a hotel motel, it's asking me to create my lodging grid. So I'll click on the blue button, and I just fill in the information about my accommodation property. So I'm just going to say I have 10 units, and if you have package rates, you can click on package, or if you have a range of rates based on high and low season, you can enter those. I'm going to say, I'm just going to fill in some information here. Great, there's my high and low season rate ranges. I am not open year-round, but I do have private baths. I have Wi-Fi. Some of my units have kitchens. I do have handicap accessible locations, and I let people bring pets. And then you click on Save. Once my grid is saved, then I should see a review of my order. Let's give the system a second here to save my new amenities information. And looks like we have lots of people on TravelAlaska.com right now. I'll give it another second or two. And then it'll move forward. There we go. Now, you'll see the details of the ad you created with the total amount due up above. If there's something about this that you want to change, you just click on the blue Edit button. And then, oh goodness, I decided that I wanted to add one more foreign language. So I'm going to click on Edit. And look, it takes me back to this page with all the information that I just put in. So I'll just scroll down, and I'm going to go ahead and add in Korean as well. and save. And there we go. So now I can see the basic information at the top with my total due, and then as I scroll down, I will see the details. Once again, if you decide you want to change something, you can just remove it by clicking on the red box. Now you can also create additional ads in different categories by clicking on the Keep Shopping link. But if you're happy with your order, you can finish up by clicking on the orange Checkout button. This will take you to the payment screen. Now you just add in your payment information and click on Submit Order. If your order is less than $1,000, you will have to pay with a credit card. But if it's over $1,000, you'll have the option to be invoiced for your total. And I'm going to go ahead and do that for the purposes of this demonstration. So I've chosen my method of payment, and I'm going to click Submit Order. Once you've successfully submitted your order, you will receive an email confirming your order. And the next screen that will come up here is a confirmation that your transaction was successfully processed. Now, if you click right here where it says click here to return to Partner Admin, you will go back to your home page, and now you see that your ad appears under TravelAlaska.com ads. Excuse me. When you click on Statistics and Past Ads, you'll see the ad details, and you'll also see that in red the status is awaiting approval. All ads are reviewed by sales team members to make sure it all looks good. And then the ads are usually approved to go live within 24 hours on weekdays and on the Monday after submission on weekends. So let's see actually what my ads came out to look like. Give me 1 second. We're going to switch over and take a look. So here's what my ad ended up looking like on the category listing page. You'll see I chose a premium ad, so I'm featured at the top of the category in alphabetical order before the non-premium ads. And let's see what my page within a page looks like. There we go. Now here's my page within a page with the scrolling photos, the map, the text, my logo, and then the amenities information that I created. So next step is build your ad. So that's how to create an ad on TravelAlaska.com. We hope this video answers your questions and helps you to build your own successful ads. The next step is for you to get your ad up and start attracting visitors to your business. But remember, the ads that are submitted Monday through Thursday go live within 24 hours. Ads that are submitted Friday through Sunday go live the following Monday. Now, if you have more questions or if you need more information, contact the sales team at 907-646-3321 or email advertising@alaskatia.org. Thank you for joining us for this presentation, and happy ad building!